There's a specific kind of embarrassment that doesn't quite have a name. You're standing in front of someone you've met before, maybe more than once, and their name is simply gone. Not hiding, not on the tip of your tongue, just absent. And in the 2 or 3 seconds before it becomes obvious, there's a quiet internal scramble that most people around you never see. The assumption that follows is almost automatic, that you weren't paying attention, that you didn't care enough to remember, that forgetting someone's name is a small but readable signal about how much they mattered to you. It's an uncomfortable thing to be on the receiving end of, and it's almost never what's actually happening. Here's what makes name forgetting different from other kinds of forgetting, and this is the part most people never hear. Memory researchers have known for decades that proper names are neurologically unique. They're the single hardest category of information for the human brain to retain, not because of distraction, not because of disinterest, but because a name carries no meaning. Daniel doesn't tell you anything about Daniel. It's an arbitrary sound assigned to a person before they had any say in it. So when the brain tries to store it, there's nothing to attach it to. No hook, no story, no emotional thread, just a sound that arrived once in a busy moment and was expected to stay forever. And here's what makes it stranger. You can forget someone's name and remember everything else about them with perfect clarity. You remember their face the moment you see it. You remember the coffee shop where you met. You remember they mentioned a difficult conversation with their sister and that they laughed in a specific way when they were nervous. The whole texture of the interaction is there, vivid, intact, only the name feels like a file that was saved incorrectly, present but unretrievable. That's not inattention. That's actually the opposite. It means your brain was encoding the experience, the feeling, the texture, the human detail of the moment, while the name, a label with no emotional weight, slipped through. People who forget names easily often remember the things that matter far longer than people who don't. They just store differently. This tends to show up in people whose minds are wired to prioritize meaning over category, experience over data point. They enter a conversation and absorbed what it felt like rather than cataloging what it contained. Some of the warmest, most genuinely present people in any room are the ones who will forget your name by Tuesday and remember exactly what you said you were afraid of. So if you know this feeling, the quiet panic before a reintroduction, the workaround conversations carefully designed to avoid saying a name out loud, you're not careless, you're not checked out. Your brain made a choice below the level of conscious thought about what was worth keeping. It kept the person, it let go of the label. And long after the name is gone, the person remains. Maybe that says more about what your mind values than what it forgets.